Um, what's it called? Fear Street Prom Queen. Did you watch it? And you said it wasn't good at all.
I mean, part of it was good, part of it was bad. I mean, the last part was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you watched it?
Mm-mm.
No?
Never gonna. Fuck that shit.
Can I spoil it then?
Yeah, because I probably won't watch it for like 5 months.
Okay, so at the end, where it's kind of like the most obvious twist ever, the main person you think would be the killer is like kind of a killer, but not the main killer. And then, well, she kind of gets kicked through a banister. And then like there's a statue. She gets kicked through the banister and then lands on the statue. And then, yeah, but it was pretty obvious. I mean, the whole movie is kind of cringe. It like people said it was written by AI, which it probably was, to be honest. Like there's this one part where they say no drugs or alcohol during the prom, and then everybody boos, which was just like why? And the kills weren't even that good, anyways. It felt like repeats over. Yeah, I mean, at the end, somebody's head gets chopped off, leg gets chopped off, and arm chopped off. 3 different people.
What's it called? So what I was gonna say is that I remember the first Fear Street movie having a lot of gore. Like that one scene where like aren't they at like the supermarket and that
Oh
girl's head gets like through the thing. I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting.
yeah,
Like it was gross, but I'm like, it's interesting, you know.
yeah. Hold on, 1 second. Keep talking.
I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. The new Fear Street does not look interesting at all to me.
I don't think like Prom Queen was not that good. I mean, if you're watching Fear Street for the first time, I don't recommend it. Even though that's what I started with. I just started watching Fear Street, so I watched part 1 and Prom Queen. Prom Queen wasn't that like I give it like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4. And I'm generous, so that's what most people gave it though, I think.
Yeah, I might watch it sometime soon. Probably not. It just looks like shit. It looks so boring. Uh, it looks, everyone's saying it sucks. So, I mean, what does that tell me?
Yeah. Was hi Gray. Um but the pacing was very off. Like you think it's a 2-hour movie. You think they'd get to prom and everything starts happening like in the back half of the film. It's like you get a quarter in and then you're at prom already. Like it yeah. It's like 30 minutes in, they're at prom. What's up, Horrorland?
How's it going, bro? We're just talking about the prom quote. Yay!
One femtoparticle. What? What?
One Fent particle could change the planet, and yes, I agree with that. I just took a little bit of Fent like 2 minutes ago. Not the living dummy. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
You know, happy Friday, everybody. This is another Friday without a Gooseblock video. I know. It's like the 8th one in a row. But one day, folks. AKA very, very soon. Next Friday. Which is what I say every time. Still gotta watch the movie, but not that I'm looking forward to it. Maybe me and BD should do a watch party. And then as soon as we watch it, we go on stream and we talk about how fucking bad it is. Just kidding.
What system are you guys gaming on?
LG Cookie. It's the classic.
I Game Boy. Low key, I am though. Yeah.
So, I have big plans. I want to announce this. Now that I have this, I'm going to make a video on Halloween of me reviewing all 3 of these books and going in history, into depth, I guess, about the history of this little piece of merch right here. Because this is one of the more interesting merch items of Goosebumps. One of the only ones I've been wanting for a long time because it holds 3 stories and, as you can see on the back, Hershey's, Pepsi, and Doritos. This is a huge collab. That's how big Goosebumps was for a while.
Well, think I'm gonna watch that with this lag. You have lag?
My lag levels are fucking crazy, bro.
Well, yeah, you kind of are cutting out and cutting back in. You know how last time you were doing your hand and it was like moving so slowly? I bet you could. Yeah, you're literally like teleporting.
It's so fucking bad, dude.
I mean, it's not that. But
Fent Princess, or sorry, Prom Queen, some or other. It sounds like a pretty good movie. Lots of people giving it 4 out of 10s. I bet it's really good.
including me. I need to make a video on that Slappy thing that got announced.
I need to make a video on that thing that, like, I'm probably never gonna make a video about.
Yeah. I'm
I should
never
make that.
getting that stupid Slappy thing, bro. I don't even know what to call it, like doll or dummy or whatever. Well, it is a dummy, but I think it looks garbage. And everybody's saying how you should have blue eyes and brown shoes, and I don't think they know that it's based off the cover, not the book description. That's like what it's based off of.
Well, guys.
Band boys today, like turtles and stuff, for free. Hold up, let me show. Look. I got a freaking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Just a bunch of random stuff like. Bro, I want that one so bad.
I hate Bruce. What? I am Slappy. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again.
But
Alright, guys, let's talk about it. New Goosebumps cover artist. What do you guys think? Alright, we have like how many books that are being released now? 6? That's 6 cover arts, bud.
I'm gonna give him.
He's pretty dog shit. But the last 2 cover arts aren't that bad. Can't Bigfoot and Last Sleepover.
That's where I disagree. Those are my least favorites.
Fuck.
This cover, gas. This cover, gas. This cover, somewhat gas. This cover, it's all right. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Okay, bro.
Yeah, that does look like the dummy that came out, except it doesn't cost that much. Actually, I got that at a garage sale for $50. It was pretty good.
Bro, you're so lucky.
That was the only fucking time. Actually, I found it came from Ohio at a garage sale too, but that was the only time I found Goosebumps stuff at a garage sale.
I
And
disagree.
it was so far away from home.
I disagree about Last Sleepover being fire. I don't like it personally. Which is a hot take, I guess. And I kind of agree with the Night of Living Mummy, but I hate that title like a lot.
What's wrong with the title?
It's literally Slappy, but a mummy. Well, Slappy. I don't know. I'm kind of hitting a blank, bro.
Night of the Living Mummy is different than Night of the Living Dummy.
It's one
Get
letter,
it?
I think.
That's
Yeah.
it's one letter difference. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm putting this shit away. Should have never brought this shit out. This brings back like horrific fucking memories, dude.
From what?
From the old channel days where I was posting Aussie fan ripoff videos.
Oh. Do you have Slappy in most of them?
No, but he was in the background.
Oh yeah, I remember that. With that Bucky's plushie.
Bucky's! Where'd that go? I don't know. I agree with BD though. Night of the Living Mummy's cover is pretty cool compared to the other ones. It's not that good, but it's cool for him.
Yeah.
For that cover artist. That
Okay.
cover artist is not that good.
But there is another new cover artist that is way better. And that's Maddie Gonzalez. For the graphics.
Her style is unique but pretty cool. She's not a cover artist though. She makes like the entire book.
And the cover. Bro, Bjorn now having dead.
You know what's funny about that too is I know Bjorn used to like that book supposedly, but his favorite for the longest time was Dummy 2, I think.
What about Jelly Jam? Or are you talking about cover art?
No, that's actually right. Jelly Jam was his favorite. And you know what's funny? That's another thing that I just try to block out of my memory. The amount of times people talk about that book. My lord.
The last time I was talked about was recently, actually. With the covering, cover ranking by OG62 King. He brought up some more Jelly Jam stuff, which I don't see it talked about that much, so it was kind of refreshing. But I guess it might have gotten talked about a lot more before I joined. But
2 years ago, it was probably the 5th most talked about book in the entire community.
now it's died down.
It's died down, but I also don't talk in here that much anymore, so like I don't know if that's saying much.
Yeah.
Bjorn, more like Bjorn.
What?
We need chat comments. I have no idea what to talk about.
That's what I'm saying.
It's so bad, dude. This is why I need to make more videos. Okay, maybe I should make a video as soon as we're off of this. Maybe I will.
About what?
I don't know. I could. I don't know.
Somebody chatted the Goosebumps movie.
Like a review.
I don't know if he's talking about that or something for us to talk about.
Cap as hell. You ain't dropping no video. I might. I'm in the mood. I'll be honest. I'm in the mood to make a video lately. So.
For a line on camera.
I would do a Goosebumps movie review, but I'm actually going to be fuck. I'm actually going to be talking about the movie during the halftime segment of the new Most Wanted video. So
There's a halftime segment?
yeah, there was in the Horrorland as well.
I need to rewatch this.
once I got halfway through the Horrorland series, which I just split into the 2 arcs. This time I'm going halfway through, like, literally. Basically, I talked about the Horrorland website and all the weird stuff it was trying to promote, and how the website sucked. And nowadays it sucks even worse because Internet Archive is, like, fucking stupid sometimes. Bro, wide on the camera. Bro. Jesus Christ. I have, like,
Hold on 1 second.
Dude, I have the worst acid reflux right now. It's so bad. I might make a video very soon. Very soon. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't know what to make it about, though. That's the issue.
I'm sorry. Got a message.
Alright.
Dang, we're only 17 minutes in. Okay. I can't tell if you meant the Goosebumps movie as an idea for him or as a topic to talk about, but I am gonna be doing a review for the movie on its 10th anniversary, October this year. So that's something. I gotta like watch it 45. That I mean,
I have a video idea.
what is it?
I actually have 2, but I don't know which ones to do.
Did you just
Right?
go on ChatGPT and like put generate video?
No. Okay. I've been thinking about these for a while. Alright, I've been brainstorming a little bit lately, right?
Mm-hmm.
First video idea. You guys gotta tell me which one you think's better. Okay? First video idea. Horrible books with great book covers.
That's a good idea.
Because I don't think it's that interesting to talk about good books with bad covers, because there's a lot of bad covers, right? But it's kind of like the bad covers are known to be bad. But there's a lot of covers that are known to be great that I think the book kind of sucks, right?
Like Barking Ghost.
Like Barking Ghost. And then, what was the other one? Let me think. Let's see. Okay, this one. Set up for success, failed miserably. That's the title. However, what that actually means is a book that basically started out very strong and completely kills itself by the last, 30 pages or so. So, there's not many of those. I thought that'd be interesting.
I think the first one's better, but not many prefer ebooks over.
Put the fries in the bag. Shut the fuck up, bro. Bro, that most wanted video, I have 2 options, okay? I could read Creature Teacher, make the halftime segment, and then post part 1. Or I can continue and do the entire most wanted series in one part, one video.
Yeah, I think one video would be better.
And it's not coming out for a long time though. If I just did Creature Teacher, I'd be just about halfway through. And in that case, I could post it basically whenever in the next couple weeks, right? But if I do the entire series, I'm not expecting anything until maybe October.
Which kind of fits, honestly. Somewhat.
Yeah.
I think one part video will be good because if you decide to put more videos in between them, it will kind of like spread them out. It won't know.
I'll do both. Okay. You know what I'll do is I will record the first video tonight, post it tonight. It'll happen. Don't worry. It's not gonna be crazy edited, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm not in the mood to do fucking crazy editing. I like doing that when I'm with a a collab or whatever. So not in the mood. So I'm just gonna do the video. It's gonna be an interesting topic, and then next week on Friday I'll do the second one, and then across that time span, that's like 2 weeks, right? I can brainstorm another idea, and then another idea, and another idea, and soon enough, the channel will be back in business.
Yeah, that's how I did it. Bro, I took like most people stay kind of consistent and take like one break and then they're back. Me, I stay consistent for like a week and then drop out for 2 weeks, come back for like another 3 days, and then completely like go out for 4 months. Only horror books. What do you mean by that? 5 of the Chucky movies were filmed in my city. How many books have you read? You're not. I'm gonna get clowned for this if I say it. You know, but
I've read a lot. I've read like 90, 100.
I've read 1/10 of. I'm slow at reading. I like collecting. That's my hobby. That's why my hobby isn't reading, but it's collecting books.
My hobby is making shitty videos once in a while and then taking a really big break.
That's my hobby too. I have a bunch of hobbies.
Here, I'll check my Goodreads. I'll see how many books I've read.
I've read 11. 12 if you count the graphic novel for the Haunted Mask. Which is awful. I know. I gotta get better at this, but when I'm not in the mood to read, I'm not gonna force myself to because then I'll hate reading. And then that'll kill my passion for Goosebumps. And as you can see, I'm in too deep. Um,
130 in total.
how many per week? Do I read? 0, pretty much. My channel's been up for 2 years. Books.
Holy shit, dude, this acid reflex. Bad. It's really bad.
Well, your acid reflux or my reading?
My acid reflex.
Your thing, Bruce, is making good videos. Or watching doo-doo garbage. That's true. Well, from what I watch.
Like, I remember when people said, stay away from moderns, except for, like, 5 of these books, right? And then I read the entire Horrorland series, and it sucked! It's so bad!
Oh.
And then I'm gonna do it again. I'm already halfway through the fucking series.
Oh my god, Goosebumps. Yep.
Oh, BD. Forgot to say this. Summer is in how many days? 4 days? I'm gonna start watching Crypt. I'm thinking 1 season a week. So that would be, how many seasons are there? 7? Okay. 7 seasons, 7 weeks, halfway through July. Done. Right? And then Tales from the Dark Side, motherfucker! You saw it. You saw it. I got the entire series on DVD. That shit I know is gonna be goated. That Aladdin thing we saw that me and BD watched together in Discord, bro. That shit was fire, bro. Holy shit. Let's go!
You're lucky. You have a specific time summer starts, bro. I literally is when I finish school is when my summer starts, bro. And I'm behind, bro. Like really behind, bro. I need to lock in. But I will be right back. I have to go get something.
You're good. BD, did you see that Tyrese Halliburton Black Magic from like last night, dude? That shit was insane. Pacers in 6. You know, the Wolves lost. The Wolves lost, but the Pacers got my back. They're gonna win against the Oklahoma. How did you start to read books? I want to read too. So first, I saw the words on the paper, right, and then my eyes like looked at them, and what happened was when my eyes looked at them in my head, I started thinking about that word. So when I read multiple words in a sentence, my mind would think about the sentence, and when I read sentence after sentence, then I'd finish a page. And then when I'd read however many pages there were in the book, well, I read a book.
Oh my god. I came back, I read the chat, and I heard you talking, and I just started dying. Okay. How'd you do you start to read books? Just like he said.
No,
Open it up.
the
Read
real way is I bought a lot of books a long time ago. Kept buying them steadily. Haven't bought like any lately, but maybe that'll change. But I just started reading them. I don't know.
I feel like I have to be honest, because I have too many. I bought all this just to look at it.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
You need to read.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like, bro,
Flex.
I hate to keep flexing, but this is the coolest thing ever.
And I would probably flex it I don't have any Goosebumps stuff to flex out. Besides maybe an autograph thing.
Your chat is beyond cooked, motherfuckers trying to ask how to read. Yo! Dude, you know, sometimes you just gotta give back. Some charity. You know what I'm saying? Um yeah, I don't know. This chat's kinda it's kinda I don't know. It's
I think he meant how'd you start to get into reading? Maybe.
I got into reading because of the Goosebumps 2015 movie. Saw it in theaters. I liked it a lot. So that's how I started reading. And you know, I took a few breaks, but as soon as probably God, when was that now? It's been a while. As soon as like 2023 hit, I guess, because that's when I started the channel.
Same.
Uh that is when I started reading consistently.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
have a
cool.
similar story, to be honest, except for I don't read consistently. Um, pretty much, I was like 4 when that movie came out, so I couldn't really go in.
You were 4? Ah!
You were
Oh my god. He was 4. Sorry. Continue.
no, so I was 4, so I didn't watch it in theaters, but like when it came to Netflix, I watched it there, and then I saw Haunted Halloween in theaters, and I always got books from my grandparents whenever they found them at Ollie's or whatever. I got the UK box sets all the time. Um, but pretty much, I I read every once in a while. I read Calling All Creeps when I was 6. Um, I read Attack the Mutant when I was 11. See how consistently I read? Um, that's a 5-year gap. may have read Revenge of the Living Dummy in between those years. So I always liked the books. I just didn't like. I don't like reading that much, and I know that's a problem because I like books, but I don't know. I yeah. I mean, I like
Dude,
kind of. I mean, the books. When I start reading, it's good.
this is the coolest shit ever. Oh my god. Okay.
Let me see.
The P.O. box to get the trilogy books or the trilogy books, these things, was in guess what state? Guess what state?
Minnesota.
Oh my god! I actually live very close to this location, so I probably shouldn't show it.
Let me check.
It's like 10 minutes away from my house. Yeah, it's interesting to see some of this stuff though. You have one of them?
Yeah, it's in. Look at this condition.
Oh hell yeah, that's great condition.
Let me check the PO box.
Back of the book.
Well, yeah, I'm looking, but oh, on the very back, or like in the back, like in this page.
Yeah.
Ours are different, I think.
Oh really?
Mary UPC symbols with your name
It's
and.
on here, I'll tell you what.
Oh, it isn't. Oh, I could probably dox you right now.
It's fine. Technically I don't live right by it, but it's like 15 minutes from my house.
I
So.
can confirm it is in Minnesota. If that's what MN stands for.
If anybody wants to know where I live, buy the Haunted Trilogy books and go to the page, whatever, and there you go.
Yep. Jack Black is the best. No, I
No.
mean he was in his
I
prime.
like it.
He was, but have you seen his recent roles, bro? He played Bowser, and then he played Steve.
Okay, low key though, he wasn't that good as Bowser, but as Steve, that shit was legendary funny. That shit
Yeah,
was legendarily funny.
but like it spawned the most annoying meme ever. The chicken jockey meme or whatever, bro. That was so annoying.
Chicken jockey.
I went to the pool yesterday, and like 5 kids were playing Marco Polo, except for chicken jockey Marco Polo. So we'd yell chicken jockey. It was so annoying. I've been binge reading Tim Curran stuff and been great. And then my kid's horror read is Judy and the Beast. I don't know if that book's good or not. Having great things about it, but nobody talks about it, so I won't give my tale. About what? Our take. Um, Chicken Jockey. Mods ban it. Um,
Chicken jockey.
but bro, that's so cool.
Man.
Like, yeah, it's cool to get like the big items like the beanbag chair, which is on auction right now on eBay. Surprisingly, Alex posted that in the Discord. But when you get like a little thing like the haunted library, it's so much cooler because it's like it's probably more rare because the smaller a thing is, the more likely it's to get lost. Learned that when collecting like random junk. Um, but like those audiobooks you picked up, bro, I would like love to have one of them. Like I want to go find an audiobook right now. There's garage sales tomorrow, but I can't go.
Imagine finding this at a thrift store, dude. Holy shit.
I probably would get kicked out because I'm be screaming and jumping up and down.
You know what would happen? You'd be like, "Oh my god, it's the Haunted Library." Okay, let me see what's inside, and none of the books are in it.
Honestly, the cardboard's probably easier to get alone than it is with the books.
What?
Like the cardboard insert, like where you put everything in it, it's probably harder to get alone than with the books.
That's true. That's definitely true. Chicken jock. Okay. Next up, What's your guys' thoughts on Goosebumps 2?
So honestly, I rewatched it recently. It's not as bad as I thought it was.
It isn't, dude. It's a good movie. I
Yeah,
like it. I like
it
it.
sets it up directly to be like a sequel at the intro, like where it has the same like kind of soundtrack as the first one did with the car driving by. Both same
Oh yeah.
opening, and then it's just completely nothing like the first one. I would have loved to see a direct sequel rather than a sequel that's in the same universe.
I
That's
think
I
they. I'm pretty sure they couldn't because Sony was like, "We need to make a sequel while Goosebumps is hot," and
Jack Black
most of the most of the cast was completely
booked.
filled up. Filled up.
Jack Black was filming Jumanji.
That's true, and that movie fucking sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, we have the complete opposite takes. I swear. Haunted Halloween is very good. People just bandwagon hated it because of the Horrorland clickbait. It got the Jumanji ripoff. What's Jumanji ripoff?
He's talking about Goosebumps 1, which I kind of disagree with that. I don't think it's a Jumanji ripoff.
I don't see how it's a
It
Jumanji.
just takes one idea from Jumanji and rolls with it. You know, to be fair, that's also a 90s property. Jumanji's a 90s property, Goosebumps is a 90s property. Maybe there's some inspiration, but I think in general, it's not a Jumanji ripoff. Like, are we really kidding ourselves? Like, they're not playing a board game. They're
They're
not
not in a
they're
board.
not they're not doing half the shit that they do in Jumanji.
I don't see how it can be remotely like Jumanji besides Jack Black being in the movie.
No, it takes hints from it. Takes cues from it, but I'm not gonna say it's a Jumanji ripoff. Yeah, the first one is way better, but the second one's really good. It's a great movie.
Jack Black.
First one is really good because I have nostalgia for it. I have a strong bias, and it's the thing that got me into horror movies.
Hold on one second. Jack Black has like 3 minutes in Goosebumps 2. I don't even think he has 3 minutes in Goosebumps 2 to be.
Jack Black is going to be Jack Blacking it in Goosebumps 3.
Goosebumps 3 is not coming out, bro.
Dude, I've seen the leaked scenes. Jack Black does Jack Blacking. And it's disgusting.
I don't even know what Jack Blacking is, bro.
You know how people say I go number.
Oh, whoa.
You know how people say I go number 3, and no one to this day knows what that means. Same thing with Jack Black in it. You just don't want to know. That's true. That's true.
Monsters come out of the board game? I thought people go in the board game and then there's monsters.
Hmm?
In Jumanji?
No. Wait, is that true? I haven't
They,
seen Jumanji in fucking years.
same, but like, I'm pretty sure they go in the board game. Not the other way around.
I grew up on it, BD. That's the reason I'm here. Between loving Goosebumps because of it and loving horror in general because of it, I have a lot to say about that movie. That movie's amazing. But yeah, I find issues with it, especially in the first like 20 minutes. It's kind of corny.
Yeah, with Hannah and Zach.
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
That's like the only rough part of it.
And the moving in stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like the Hannah and Zach stuff.
Yeah.
And the whole part about like an ugly baby was just so annoying. You remember, like not her, his aunt was like, "You're such an ugly baby" or whatever. Oh, also, it completely gives like Zach like a whole like personal level of like his father died or whatever, but then it doesn't even add to the plot at all.
It's a complete plot hole. They don't go back to it once.
Except for like maybe like 5 minutes after you learn it, which that's a good thing to put in my review, bro. Okay, things I struggle with reviews is that I don't know exactly what to talk about because I don't know every like I guess slang word if that's what you want to call it. Like I know what trope means, I know, but I don't know like other stuff means. I can't even think of it right now, but I know like the basics. So I feel like when I'm reviewing, it's kind of like bland. I'm like, oh yeah, the characters were awful in this book, but the setting was very good. That's my review. Tune into the next one. That's pretty much my reviews.
Oh, thank you. You like my
Is it a
Sonic Gujitsu thing that I got like 4 years ago? It's pretty cool, actually. I like this thing. It's like
I,
stretchy.
I got one of those, but it's Ninja Turtles. Bro, I sound like such a freaking man baby when I talk. Not even man baby. I'm not
Look
even
at that. Look,
like what,
look, 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 look. It's stretching. It's stretching.
bro. Have you seen one of those monkey things that people like throw off buildings and then they like flatten?
That's what this is, basically.
Yeah, I bought one of those, and then I broke its arm off while like slinging it around. And then this was at the beach, by the way. And then we went to the pool. I took the thing, put it near the jet, and then it became a water balloon. It was funny. Happy Eid. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Hey, 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 hey. Everybody in the chat, happy Eid. As you all know, I celebrate it because just look at me. And let's see what this Not the Living Dummy message is. Slappy finna be in Sonic Racing Crosswords.
Crosswords. He's racing crosswords.
What
Wait.
the fuck are you talking about?
I can't tell if you make Sonic Racing crossroads or words.
Crosswords. You know what a crossword is? Puzzle?
Yeah, but like I can't tell if it was autocorrect or something, because it says racing.
Worlds.
Racing crosswords. Told you it was. And then he got another typo trying to say typo. Yeah.
Typo.
I might
Typo.
turn off autocorrect on my phone. Are you?
I turned that shit off like 2 years ago, bro.
I don't know how to. Are you guys Muslim? No, I'm Christian.
I am very Muslim. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bro, it looks like I'm eating Sonic's balls, bro. Look at this.
Bro, what are you doing? This has been the most random.
Ow, shit!
That's why you don't do that to Sonic.
1 second.
Okay.
I turned my camera off because I need to pick this shit up.
Okay.
Oh my god!
This has been the most random stream. I'm eating freaking dinner right
I fucking broke this shit. No!
break.
Wait, hold on. I forgot you can put this back together. 1 second. Fuck.
So,
Yeah, keep
yeah,
talking.
in Goosebumps. The answer is probably no. But
Fuck. Ugh.
I haven't anything either around. Actually, wait, I did pick up one thing. I forgot about it. I did not mean to say get it. I picked up another copy of the Haunted Halloween movie novel. My dad found this garage sailing for me. Speaking of the Haunted Halloween movie, which you kind of were way back, and I already have it. So,
That's
but I heard they're
that's a book I need to read. The movie novels. My bad.
yeah, I'm reading this. Unless it's like the last thing in Goosebumps I ever have to read, that is not gonna be reading for any type. Okay. We need some chat messages that aren't
We do.
random.
We do.
Okay, let's do a mini Q&A. You know what? Ask them questions about Goosebumps or it's horror or horror and anything. Or other vintage stuff because I collect too much. Yeah.
But
Bro, my hair's chopped right now. Okay.
my hair is so chopped right now.
Okay. Look, if I take it off, look at that.
You could get a buzz.
I was bald for 3 years, bro. Have you seen my first videos? Which you probably
Do
haven't.
it. You
I
should go back
I
to that.
looked like an egg. If you haven't watched that, you
Look at me, bro.
you have hair. You could see my headset dent.
Really?
Yes. It was a completely different color because I like didn't buzz completely. I had like a small layer of like blonde hair, which if you don't know changes color on depending on like what level you look at on. So it's like light, and then it would dip down and be dark, and then back to light. It looks so bad. Which is better, Rob Zombie Halloween movies or David Gordon Green Halloween? I have never watched Halloween films. I need to.
Is that even a question? Probably, like, most definitely David Gordon Green.
100 Slappies versus 1 Stein. I think Slappies would win because they have plot armor. Thank you,
I'm pretty
Goose.
good at guitar, right, guys?
You
Thank
probably
you.
are. Bruce Loki looked like a kid version of the main character from Tales from the Crypt episode 1. I love this SpongeBob thing. Like,
Main character from Tales from the Crypt, episode 1. Oh, I have to think. Who does that look like? Oh! Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
sudden voice change. Uh, Thanks for greetings. I hope more people need to watch your channel. You hope more people need to? I guess. Or if you're talking to him, I don't know. I'm thinking about starting a Goosebumps podcast. No reason. I just love talking about Goosebumps. That's why I do this stuff, like this live stream, where we talk about Goosebumps. And that's why I'm addicted to these, the Discord. It,
This stream fucking sucks, bro.
I'm eating on here. Got Grant, um, he's playing guitar. Uh, y'all need to stop this robot and please talk about something.
Okay,
I'm trying to.
okay. I keep bringing up shit, and then the conversation derails, and then everyone stops talking. Okay, next topic. Ready for it? Ready for it? This is a real original one. Goosebumps Horrorland!
I'm ready, bro.
Guys, Goosebumps Horrorland is such a great thing. Thanks, Bad Boy, by the way. Didn't see that message. I appreciate it. This sounds like shit, dude. I haven't tuned this guitar in like a year, bro. Goosebumps Horrorland. The best Goosebumps series of all time. What's your guys' favorite books from that series?
I couldn't say.
I know you could say because you've read every single book.
Yep. Weird Al Halloween, best book ever.
I gotta head out. Put some ketchup with the fries. By the way, go fuck yourself, bud. Anyways, we're probably gonna end sometime. Here's the sad part, right? Is that this could have been a good stream, but there's just not enough people talking about stuff, not enough people asking questions, so
Yeah.
it's kind of boring. This is why I need to make more videos, and I'm going to make a video as soon as I'm done with this stream. So
I'm gonna watch. As You Lose is probably my favorite. I'm pretty sure that one's decent. I think. Then Ice Skater, Melkor. I'm pretty sure I read that book pretty. Who did Then Ice Skater? No, it wasn't him. That was that you?
what?
Then Ice Skater. Did you change it to that?
Did I change his name to that? Yeah, I did.
That's
And it was because he was pissing me off this one day, and I said, "You're on thin ice," and I said it twice, and he kept going, so I renamed him Thin Ice Skater, and he just rolled with that name, I guess, because he never changed it.
book are Scream of the Haunted Man. And Say Die Screaming. You love books that say "scream" in the title. Still gotta read Creep.
No. Sage Cheese and Die Screaming was the biggest disappointment of that series for me, dude. Like, god damn, that book was so disappointing. I was actually so fucking excited for that book. I was like, yo, Sage Cheese and Die is back. And it just sucked. I hated it. Like, oh god.
I didn't like the first Die book. I
thought Say Cheese and Die Scream was honestly so forgettable. Like, some people consider what's that book called? Some people consider Revenge of the Living Dummy forgettable. It's got nothing on Say Cheese and Die Screaming. Holy shit. So you said you don't like Say Cheese and Die in general? Because, that sounds like an L take, bud. You gave Camp Slither a good score and said Hamsters was a 10 out of 10. Well, there's reasons, right? If you watch the videos. Camp Slither is weirdly enough the funnest book in the entire series, probably.
all camp.
Uh,
I think.
Camp books in general are usually very good. And I mean very good as in, like, it's at least good, right? But a lot of them are amazing. The only one that I haven't liked very much at all so far was Cold Lake, but that's fine. That book was horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
People said
It's
well.
It's really fucking bad.
Those
It's one of the most polarizing books in all of Goosebumps.
I just
But
Camp Bigfoot's good.
I
hope Camp Bigfoot's really good.
hopefully. I mean, I'm gonna read Fright Camp sometime soon as well for the start of the summer, but no, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that it's one of those books that it's like it's fun. It's really fun. Sure, it's flawed as shit, and there's some like dumb moments, right? But like the fact that people consider that one of the worst of the entire series.
Which one?
Camp Slither, dude. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, technically there isn't much wrong with it. Like, not much wrong with it. And I mean wrong as in, like, there's nothing that I'm like, oh shit, that's a stinky part of the book. I'm just like, yeah, there's parts that I don't like, right? That book's just fun. It's not great. Hell no. It's just good. Like, it's almost like, what did I give that, a 7? It's like a 7. And then Hamsters is a 10 because that's the only book I've read so far out of any modern that feels like a old school Goosebumps book. It really feels like it. And that's the one book in the series that I flew through, besides, like, I think 2 other ones. So out of 19 books, I only flew through 3 books, right? One of them was Revenge of the Living Dummy. It sucked. The second one was Creep from the Deep, and then I decided I'm not gonna try to rush through any more books because they just sucked that bad. Or sorry, Creep from the Deep's good. Uh, but the first book, and I didn't want to rush through any more because the Horrorland segment sucked. That's what I meant. But then once I got to Hamsters, I just breezed by it. Slither's dialogue is trash. Completely wastes
Wait,
the build up on urban legends for some dumb sci-fi shit. And you know, that is true. That's true. But it's, you know, it's a fun book.
that
That's all I can say.
kind of sounds like how Camp Bigfoot's blurb sounds. Like urban legend, like Bigfoot in the camp, and then it's gonna be something stupid.
Well, I
Probably.
mean, I've already said this on the channel before a few times, but you gotta understand that I rate books on how much fun I had while reading them as well. So if I had fun reading a book, you better bet that it's gonna have an automatically higher score. So keep that in mind. But yeah, Hamsters was pretty good, better than Monster Blood 2, but not much stands out. It's actually not that similar to Monster Blood 2. I think the only reason people compare the two is because there's hamsters in it, which, like, really, like, big comparison. No, but it's you know, honestly, I get the argument for not much stands out, and part of me could lower the score to that book because well, I don't actually remember that much from it, and it's only been like a year, not even. So that's not a good sign, if you know what I mean. Like if I don't remember much from a book and it's only been a year, not a good sign. But I don't know. Sponge toy from Horrorland acts same mechanic as actual monster, but it's only for like a little. Well, in Monster Blood 2, it's not like the central focus, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is it's like I feel like the main reason people compare the two is because a hamster, you know, gets big, and it's like okay. I mean, I get it. Like it's you know, it's a similar little plot point there, but like, I mean, Monster Blood 2, it's only for like the last like 20 pages of the book, really, and it's because of a pretty stupid decision made by a stupid character. And in Little Shop of Hamsters, it's just slightly more clever, I feel like. And it feels like a 90s Goosebumps book. Plus the fact that it was really enjoyable, you know, and I had a fun time with it. I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty good book. And soon after I thought about it, and I'm like, this is a great, great, great book. And then I came to the conclusion that it was the best book of the series because the Horrorland segment actually wasn't that bad. If we're talking the mainline segment, there is an argument to be made though, because the best mainline segments of the series, oh god, there's a lot of them. If Horrorland just didn't have the Horrorland segments, it wouldn't be a bad series. But those Horrorland segments, if it's a really bad Horrorland segment, I automatically drop off like at least a point. So
So if let's say the before like the mainline story is a 10 out of 10, and then the Horrorland segment is like 2, you wouldn't give it like a 8 or something? You completely derail the rating
no,
based on the Horrorland segment?
Okay, let's take a good example of this. Creep from the Deep. So that is probably my hmm, probably my favorite Horrorland mainline story, right? Creep from the Deep. But let's think about this. That's like a 10 out of 10 book. I said this in the video. That's like a 10 out of 10. It's awesome. It's the worst of the Deep Troubles, but it's awesome. And then the Horrorland segment is like a 3 out of 10. Like it just sucks. Um I lowered it to a 9. You know, there was only like 2 books that like the score really went down because of the Horrorland segment. I'm trying to even remember which ones they were. Like I remember Revenge of the Living Dummy was a bad one. That was a bad one. But it was technically the first one, so I didn't lower it very much. I think I lowered it 1 point. I'd have to like take a look at the fucking books. I haven't seen what the titles are in so long. Okay, let's look. Ready?
Yeah.
Monster Up for Breakfast. I think that one was okay. Horrorland segment. I'm saying
Yeah.
that book fucking sucks. Oh yeah, here's another good example. Stream of the Haunted Mask. That shit is actually pretty good. You know,
Mhm.
and it just becomes like decent because of how rough the Horrorland segment is.
Yeah. Okay. So B says that's why I haven't read the second half of the Horrorland books. I want to read all the mainline stories first, then binge the connected Horrorland stuff in one go. That'd be honestly a great way to look at it. A, you're not gonna like hate Horrorland because you're reading like a full like you're only reading half of it and then going back on it, which I guess is two completely different like things. I guess because yes, the mainline stories have the same characters, but they're a completely different storyline than the well, from what I've heard of the Horrorland segments. So honestly, I might do that.
Mm. Mm. Ugh. Oh my god, that makes me sick to my stomach. That actually makes me sick to my fucking stomach, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. If someone fucking told me to read all of those in one, like not like in one day, I'm saying, but like in a fucking row with nothing else to like entertain myself, dude.
No buffer.
Oh my god! I would lose my shit! I'd be like, I'd give him all a 0. I'm not joking, dude. And then you get to book 11 and 12, where the whole fucking book is filler, bro. Oh my god, dude. Good luck with that, Beanie. Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. When are you getting to that one? Like 2029, bro? Holy shit. That's so bad.
Oh,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna do it just for the fun of it.
No. You'll die. You'll die. I don't make the rules, bro.
Oh,
Like that. Oh my god. Hearing those words come from your fucking mouth. I Oh my god.
dude, you don't just like Horrorland though. I read the Horrorland segments of New Year's and Hamsters in the beginning parts. Love them both.
Okay, here's the thing. This is how I view most of the Horrorland segments. Actually, what's funny is that the hamsters one is really good. So that's why it's a 10. I think I said that just not that long ago, but um I can't even remember the New Year's one. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Think of it like this, or at least this is how I view it, right? Most of these Horrorland segments are like if you took the original Horrorland book You took one ride. One ride, usually. You took one gross food thing that's in the park, and you took a, a kind of character. You know how like Horrorland has like a really good set of characters. Imagine that, but like some really like not so good characters. Except instead of like 100 pages, it's like 30, and sometimes even longer. Sometimes it's like 40, right? Uh, Imagine this. They get to Horrorland. We got an invitation to Horrorland. Let's go. They get to Horrorland. They almost immediately find out they're stuck there, just based on some context clues. And they're like, we've got to escape. And then they go on a ride, and then they see a gross food, and then they meet up with the other characters, and that's the end. That's the typical one. Then you've got the weird, shitty ones. Like 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 Screaming the Haunted Masks one, where it doesn't progress the story in the fucking slightest. And you're like, what is even going on? It didn't progress the story, which, for an arc, quote unquote, there's literally nothing. Um,
Hold up, wait.
I don't even. What the fuck is that comment, bro? The fuck am I even doing here, bro?
Which one of us? Bro looks like he's gonna take in an alien who eats Reese's Pieces and drinks beer. Oh.
Then you've got the shitty Horrorland segments where the plot doesn't advance in the slightest, and they feel completely pointless and just a waste of your fucking time. And usually those ones are also even made worse because of bad characters. Like, a lot of those have bad characters in them. Weirdly enough, two of the worst ones have like really good characters, which is Carly Beth and then Billy Deep from Deep Trouble. But at the same time, a lot of them are just bad. One of the best Horrorland segments though is the Doctor Maniac one. It's pretty good, pretty good segment, even though the book's not that great.
Yeah.
The book would have been way fucking better if the first half didn't linger on so long and have like a million fake outs. It's dead ass the most amount of fake outs in a Goosebumps book I think ever. Within like half of the book. It's so fucking bad. Every single chapter.
Considering Deadhouse had like 4 fake outs in the first few chapters,
That's fucking nothing, bro. That's
nothing.
casual. That's casual Goosebumps, dude.
Deadhouse is the most I've seen yet. Maybe Curse of the Mummies too, but I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 in there.
Worst you've seen yet?
Wait, which is worse?
Wait, how many have you read?
If I say this, I'm gonna get cooked, bro.
I don't care.
I've read up until the Haunted Mask.
Most amount of fake outs in Deadhouse?
I don't remember most of them, bro. Like most fake outs. The only thing I
Have
remember.
you ever read Night of the Living Dummy?
I'm so cooked. My brain's
How
fried.
the fuck?
It's 11 o'clock, bro. It's 11 o'clock at night. My brain's fried. Yes, Night of the Living Dummy has a lot more. I'm stupid.
Holy shit. Wait, and you've read. Wait, hold on. And you've read Ghost Next Door?
Ghost Next Door doesn't have fake outs.
Why are you typing the same Wait, what the fuck? What is this glitch, bro?
I've seen it too. And didn't even correct the typo.
Just reread.
Okay, it's been 2 years since I read Dead House. It hasn't even been a year since I read Dummy. I don't know what I'm yapping about.
I was like, you said that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Okay,
Honestly,
I'm just yapping.
Ghost Next Door has some fake outs too. So
I don't think it has fake outs, Red. Oh, The Shadow. Yeah.
Or the fact that arguably, this might be a really dumb take. I'm not sure because I haven't read it in a while. But arguably, half of the book is a fake out.
If not, are you talking about because she's the ghost? I don't think that's a fake out rather than a good plot.
Well, not that she's the ghost, but that her neighbor didn't even exist. What the fuck was that about?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Her neighbor existed. She didn't exist.
I was gonna show 2 messages from me. Upgrade your King of the Hill internet cable. Fucking King of the Hill, bro. Okay. First of all, it's me and him. Second of all, it's 3 times. And third of all, I don't have no fucking King of the Hill internet cable, bro. Holy shit. The worst I've got. It's not that bad, bro.
Bro, it's like when you try and look at a light when you're in the dark and you swing it back and forth and it lags behind. That's what it looks like. It's like that, bro. It's like this. It's like it goes. And then it's like it looks like it cuts off. As soon as you finish a movement, it cuts and then moves you slightly up. Or I don't know. Oh my gosh. Can you see it on your screen?
Yeah. My signal's not even that bad.
Maybe for your area it's not that bad.
Said you're gonna love me.
At least it's not your audio that's glitching out. It's just your video. So
Yo, BD, what Horrorland books have you read? You're liking a Modern Warfare 2 server? Shut the fuck up! Oh my god!
bro, point finger at me. Go park by the Burger King is out there.
Oh my god! It's not that bad, I swear.
But for real though, you did type 3 times.
You did type it 3 times, bud.
I could screenshot it and put it as the green screen right now.
Lol.
Yeah, see? 3 times right there.
Boom shakalaka, somebody call the doctor.
You're dabbing right now?
I read Scream, Say Cheese and Die, Screaming, Camp Slither, Help with Strange Powers. That's a fun one. Slappy's New Year, Hamsters, Dr. Maniac. You've read a lot. What the hell? Slappy's New Year's not that good. Slappy's New Year reminds me of licking up chocolate sauce on a plate. You know, like it's one of those things where it's like I probably would have liked this when I was little, but like now that I've matured, it's just dumb. Doesn't make
That was the
sense.
most random analogy ever. Oh yeah, this book reminds me of licking chocolate sauce off a plate.
It's true though. Like I'm not joking. Like that's actually what I feel like. Like I feel like I would have liked it if I was like 8 years younger. Maybe even 9. 9 years younger.
How old would you have been? Like 7, 8?
7. 7. Horrorland segment in Slappy New Year's fun with the bumper cars. Yeah, that's one of the better rides. I'll be honest. And it's a better Slappy story than average. I don't know if I can agree with that. What did I give that one? 1 second.
Okay. I don't know what to talk about. Okay, that was awkward silence. I need to read Horrorland. Yep. That's pretty much it.
I gave it a 3.
A 3?
Dude, I kind of forgot about that. I think I was so sick of the series by that point that I was just, oh my god.
I mean,
A 3.
that probably would affect the score. Going through all of that, then Weirdo Halloween, then that's the last book you read. That'll do it. That'll do it.
It was bad. It was a bad book. I remember that it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Like I thought it was like a 4 out of 10.
That's not that much better.
A 3 out of 10 is where I start to say stuff sucks.
Okay, yeah, you did explain this to me like the other day.
Bro, stop talking about fries. Holy shit. Fries are not that good. Unless they're waffle fries. You got me there. Fuck regular fries though. Fries are
Burger
great.
King internet. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Have you ever been to a Burger King? Burger King Loki sucks, bro. Shut the fuck up. Burger King? Okay. Are we not going to talk about how Burger King is by a long shot the worst fast food? Like, I don't even eat fast food, and I'm like gagging as I choke down the food from that place, bro.
Yeah, Loki. I got like these churros from them once, and they were ass, bro.
Wait, what was it?
Like these churros for like the Wednesday show or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Like
Yeah,
they
I can
were
imagine.
so
That
salty, like so salty. Speaking of Wednesday, season 2 just got announced, and it's about a serial killer. Like the most goofy serial killer you ever seen. It's like
the most what? Wait,
it's
wait. Did I
goofy.
just hear?
He's goofy.
Oh, I heard something else, bro.
What did
Holy
you
shit.
hear, bro?
I'm Loki
Oh
stupid.
no, I know what you heard. I put 2 and 2 together.
I was like, what?
Bro, it's so weird. Just watch the first 6 minutes YouTube video by like Netflix later. That's why I'm telling you got to them.
Loki's so real. I need a job bad, bro. I should have never quit my last job. That was fucking stupid.
I also need a
That
job.
was a dumb mistake.
Well, I kind of have a job, not gonna lie, but like not really. It's not stable at all. I sell stuff online.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody. I put my thing in this magazine, my like email, and like what I did. Somebody emailed me yesterday, gave me a free bin of toys because I sell action figures or whatever. And there was some good stuff in there. Like I showed it like when we first got on here. It was like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Mm-hmm.
Some turtles, which is always good. And then a bunch of junk. Happy Meal toys, Barbies, friggin' plushie.
Ooh.
So
That's all the good. That's all the good stuff.
I appreciate you, man, but you don't know what I'm saying because you read my messages like you're struggling on an AR. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock, bro. I'm tired. I
Yeah,
got
we can. We
pelted
can.
in the eye with a water balloon. Um, yeah, I'm cooked.
It's all
But
right. We'll end it. We'll end it.
I could probably stay on, but I mean, I'm not that tired, but my brain's fried. Is what I'm trying to say. That's how fried my brain is. I said I'm tired instead of saying my brain's fried. But yeah, no, it's cause like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm tweaking, like badly.
It's because I'm stupid and my name is Man I Love. No, I'm just kidding. You know, it's been a long week, so I'm tired. But you know, tonight was like a decent night for what it was. I ordered a pizza and it showed up an hour late, and I got a refund. So free food.
That's always good.
Uh, and then I ate way too much of that pizza.
Did you eat the
And
whole thing?
no, I had a lot though. And yes, there was a side item. So
No.
I ate a lot of that pizza. Oh shit. Bad. Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. I gotta make that video. Okay, wait, hold up. I gotta think about my picks. What was the one I was doing? Oh yeah, great covers
Bad
on
book.
bad books. So, you know,
Is it like a top 5?
no, probably a top 10.
Okay. Barking Ghosts, from what I've heard. Maybe Camp Cold Lake, in your opinion. The cover's good.
Stop spoiling my list. No offense. No, I'm just trying to sound like. All right, yeah, you just named one of mine.
2, actually. Maybe.
What was the first one you said?
Barking Ghosts.
Yeah, that'll probably be on there.
I haven't even
All
read
right.
either of them,
Yeah,
but
BD.
I've heard of them. See ya. I'll work on my reading eventually, like of your comments, because I'm tweaking right now.
I'm tweaking too. I think it's time to stop this stream. It's been fun though.
Yeah, I mean, 83 minutes is good, and Chad didn't get disabled. Well, it's because
It didn't. It didn't because it's on my channel.
yeah, I forgot about that.
What's it called? Thanks everybody for watching. Not that many people here right now, but for those that are still here, thank you very much. Check out Man I Love Goosebumps. Sub him up. He's pretty small on YouTube. And of course, subscribe to the Gooseblock to see new videos, including a new one that'll probably be dropping either tonight or tomorrow morning. Hopefully tonight. Yeah. Happy Friday. See you later.
See ya.